Well, guys, 2025 Panini Prizm Club World Cup is finally here. It was supposed to be released on the 29th. I'm recording this on the 30th. The set list got released, but the set itself is still not released. I was going to make this into a short, like I usually make shorts where I show you, hey, this new set's coming out. Here's the Croatians that are in it or not in it, and if I like it or not. I found so many issues with this set that I had to stop, re-edit everything I had because only in a long form video can I cover what Panini did or did not do in this set. So let's jump right into it. Right here, a Thiago Silva, this is what a base auto card will look like, okay? This is what a regular base card will look like. Lautaro Martinez, that's what a regular base card will look like. This is a a color blast, a dual color blast. Again, right off the rip, here's the best part. Kevin De Bruyne was not even on Man City anymore for this tournament. He was off the team. He did not play in this tournament. There is a lot of that going on. Apparently, at Panini, nobody knows how to use Google. So that right off the rip, you're going to see there are major issues with this set. Even in their promo materials, they put a player on a card that did not play in the tournament. He wasn't even on this team. At this point, he was already on another team's roster. And there's going to be a lot of that. Here is a dual auto that they advertised with Kylian Mbappe and Endrick. Endrick did not play in the tournament. He was injured. They did not play him. He did not play a minute in the tournament. Well, you can say, hey, Martin, you can't be a Monday morning quarterback. I absolutely can be a Monday morning quarterback because this set has not come out until months after the tournament was finished. Endrick has a dual auto with Mbappe. Endrick did not play 1 minute. He did not play 1 second in this whole tournament. And yet he's in the set list. So, what to look for? 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 12 boxes per case. A hobby box will probably cost you around $400. So 12 times 12, you can do the math. You're paying a lot more than $1 per card. And we will continue. Coming soon, though. No official price. You can't actually buy it from Panini yet. We are past the official publicized release date. And they still don't have anything for you. Panini, who complains about Topps all the time. Not that Topps is innocent. I'm not a fan of Topps either. And yet, if you want to be the better company, please, could you actually try to be the better company? We'll continue. What to expect in a hobby box: 1 autograph, 10 inserts, 2 silver prisms, 2 insert silver prisms, 2 regular silver prisms, 5 numbered cards and additional prisms. There's mega box, there's blaster box. We'll continue. First team, El Hali FC, 6 base cards, no team logo card, and nothing but these 6 base cards. So to me, the first mistake, that they've included some team logo cards for some teams and not for others, as if this team is not in the tournament. They're obviously in the tournament. You could at the very least do a logo card for them. El Ain, same deal, 6 cards, no logo card. Nice, I guess. If you're a fan of that team, you don't even get a team logo card. El Halal, 13 cards involved here, and no team logo card again. Don't know why. Atletico Madrid. Here we go. Atletico Madrid has 40 cards. And let me just point out the mistakes. Now, I want you guys to know right from the get-go, I did more research for this video than any other video I've done in my life. I really went through this list so you guys don't have to. Diego Simone, Continental Pride. Is it European Continental Pride or South American Continental Pride? He's not from Europe. He's from Argentina. Why'd you put him on a European team's Continental Pride? Again, Google is free. Flashback autographs. David Villa and Hasselbank here. They never played for Atletico Madrid in the Club World Cup. And they're going to be your flashback autographs. They never played for Atletico in the Club World Cup. You're not allowed to do that. I'm just going to say it point blank. This is either super poor research or Panini just doesn't care. Legendary talents, again, David Villa, Diego Forlan, either did not play in the Club World Cup ever or did not play for Atletico Madrid. So, right off the get-go here, I'm going to say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mistakes. on the Atletico roster. Auckland FC, 6 base cards, no team logo card. I'm calling that a mistake. Boca Juniors, what did they have? 23 cards here. Diego Maradona never played in the Club World Cup for any team. I like Maradona. Super Junior's a huge Maradona fan. This is the Club World Cup set, and Diego Maradona never played in the Club World Cup. He didn't even play in the precursor to the Club World Cup, which was the Intercontinental Cup. He never played in it. You're not allowed to put him in the set. That's my opinion. If this is the set for the Club World Cup, you can't put Maradona in. Now, you want to put him in your Panini FIFA set where you can put in any card you want in any way, shape, or form. Well, they did do that, and that's great. This is for the Club World Cup, and Diego Maradona has never been a Club World Cup player. Well, we'll continue. Borussia Dortmund, 27 cards. And this is interesting. For their flashback autographs, Jurgen Kohler and Andreas Moeller never played in the Club World Cup, but Matthias Sammer and Paulo Sousa, they won the Club World Cup for Borussia Dortmund. So I put those in green to say those are the flashback autographs you should have. These other two you shouldn't. Pitch crowns, Christian Pulisic never played in the Club World Cup for Borussia Dortmund. He did with Chelsea. He was on a team that won it with Chelsea, but he never played in the Club World Cup for this team. Why is he on this team's roster for the Club World Cup? That makes no sense. Botafogo, I think this is one of the few teams, 18 cards, found no mistakes. They have a team badge. They have some mixed cards. 18 cards for one team. I think that's what they kind of all should have gotten. That seems like a good number to me. You'll see the distribution is completely skewed. But I thought that was one of the few teams that I didn't find a mistake. Monterrey, my mistake here is that Monterrey is an incredibly popular team. And to give them 6 base cards and a team badge, I guess it's at least better than what you did with the other teams that you did not give a team badge to. But to me, this was a lost opportunity. You should have given Monterrey more cards, and I'm going to call that a mistake. Pachuca, there's a signature, there's a team badge, there's some base cards. I really don't see anything to complain about here, so I'm not going to call a mistake on that. Chelsea, the winners. 35 cards. I think that's appropriate for a team that won the tournament. I have one mistake listed. The team that won the tournament, you didn't make a team badge for them? You gave them 35 cards, but no team badge? They won the tournament, and you gave them no team badge? I'm beyond confused. Esperance Sportive, Sporting Tunis, let's be honest, Sporting Tunisia. 6 base cards, no team badge, again. Some teams get a team badge, some teams don't. There's no rhyme or reason. Even the champions who won don't get one. So why even have them? Either give them to every team or don't give them out at all. That's my opinion. Bayern Munich is just Harry Kane. Let me just say this again. The only card you can get for Bayern Munich is Harry Kane. These 3 cards. What? Even some of these tiny teams nobody's heard of with players who aren't even pro, like Auckland, most of their players are semi-pro players. Their goalie is a full-time forklift operator. They have more cards than Bayern Munich? I mean, obviously I'm not happy because Stanisic doesn't have a card as a Croatian collector, but what is this? Panini, explain this to me that Bayern Munich has 3 cards and they're all Harry Kane. A German club, you didn't even put one German in. You didn't even put one German in. They have good players. You didn't put any of them in. I mean, this is a mess. Inter Milan. This one, to me, is the biggest issue. Inter Milan has 45 cards in this set. Lautaro Martinez is not from Europe, and again, he's in Continental Pride. Giuseppe Bergomi never played in Club World Cup ever. Not Intercontinental Cup, not Club World Cup, nothing. These guys I have listed here in green won the Club World Cup for Inter Milan. Absolutely, those are correct flashback autographs. But Giuseppe Bergomi never played in the Club World Cup. He should not be in this set. Not as a current player, not as a past player. He didn't play in this tournament. And I don't know, it would be like putting Maradona in a Euro set. Panini, you should know better than this. And you don't. My other issue with Inter Milan, this set, you put 45 cards in for Inter Milan. Some of these guys you have in here 3 times, 4 times. You couldn't put Petar Susic's first card for Inter Milan in the set. Everybody and their uncle knew he was going to play for Inter Milan. The moment he was done playing for Dinamo, he went to Inter Milan's training camp. They said they were going to play him in the Club World Cup. They played him in every game they played in the Club World Cup. He didn't start, but he subbed in. He had an assist. I mean, he did some things in the tournament. No Susic card? I just don't get it. I just don't get it, but we'll continue. Porto. Here we have Porto. They had 22 cards. Ricardo Carvalho never played for Porto in the Club World Cup. Makes absolutely no sense to me. FC Salzburg. Well, you're going to say super. Doesn't seem to be any mistakes here. 13 cards. There is a mistake. FC Salzburg, there's not a single Austrian player here on this list. Not one. Come on, guys. Flamengo, 19 cards. I didn't have a problem with this. Everything on Flamengo I thought was correct, and I don't have an issue with this. Fluminense, same. 19 cards again. They have a little of everything. I think this is how most teams should look. About 19 cards and, some inserts and some things like that. Inter Miami. I don't know where to start or where to end. Inter Miami has 6 cards, and 4 of them are Messi. And even better, there's no team logo. I really just don't get it. Juventus. Juventus has 52 cards in this set. 52 cards. Edgar Davids, Pavel Nedved, Zlatan Ibrahimovic never played in Club World Cup for Juventus. Again, Pavel Nedved, Fabrizio Ravellini, Giorgio Cellini, Sami Khedira, again Pavel Nedved, again Zlatan Ibrahimovic, again Nedved, again Zlatan Ibrahimovic. None of them ever played in any Club World Cup or any Intercontinental Cup for Juventus. Here's the best part about Cellini. He played in Club World Cup one time for LAFC, and we're going to get there later, but I might as well say it now. They left that team completely out of this set altogether. LAFC was in this tournament. They never put them in the set. Cellini played for them in the Club World Cup one time, said it was a dream come true. They put him on the Juventus set. He never played in Club World Cup for Juventus. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on at Panini. The Mamelodi Sundowns, the Sundowns, 6 base cards, no team logo. That's a mistake. Manchester City. Listen, you guys know I love when there's Croatians in set. Mateo Kovacic announced well before the tournament that he would be doing elective surgery and not playing in the tournament. He's on the list. Manchester City's player of the year. Their player of the year for this last season was Josko Gvardiol, not in the set. Not in the set at all. Claudio Reyna, flashback autographs, never played for Manchester City in the Club World Cup. Kevin De Bruyne got a kaboom card. He did not play in the tournament. He's gone. He was on another team. And they put him in here, not only in kaboom, but Prismania. Kevin De Bruyne is on Manchester City's roster, did not play in this tournament, is gone. And so if you were going to put him in this, you have to put him in Legendary Talents or some sort of flashbacks card because he's gone. And the thing is, this set did not come out until months after the tournament is over. These are easy fixes to make, and yet they didn't. They didn't fix any of this stuff. Palmeiras, Roberto Carlos, flashback autographs. He played for Real Madrid in the Club World Cup. Never played in the Club World Cup for Palmeiras. Never, not once. Paris Saint-Germain. I'm going to tell you that my problem here with Paris Saint-Germain, a couple things. These are your defending Champions League champions, and you have this few cards for them, and they made it right to the final. And again, 11 cards, and not more. I'm sorry, I'm going to call that a mistake too. Real Madrid. This is the 9,000-pound elephant in the room. You guys know I was a Real Madrid fan. 66 cards in the set. I counted 17 different mistakes on this roster for the tournament. Endrick never played in the tournament. David Beckham only played in Club World Cup one time. It was for Manchester United. So Endrick's mistake, Beckham's mistake, Endrick's mistake, Endrick's mistake. Carlo Ancelotti was not the coach of the team anymore. He was gone. Everybody knew that was happening. That was common news. They still have Ancelotti here. Didn't go to the tournament. David Beckham again. Endrick again. Ruud van Nistelrooy never played in Club World Cup and not for Real Madrid. I think he played for Manchester United along with Beckham. Here we go. Beckham again. Endrick again. Beckham again. Nistelrooy again. Endrick again. Beckham again. Endrick again. Never played in Club World Cup for Real Madrid. Endrick didn't play 1 second in Club World Cup. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards for a guy who never played in the tournament. What's the point? What is the point? It's ridiculous. River Plate. I didn't have a problem here. 21 cards. I didn't find any mistakes that I could find easily. Seattle Sounders. 1 card and no team logo. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. You don't even have 6 base cards for the Sounders. Now, they got knocked out, I'll grant you that, but they fought in every game they were in. I watched their games, and I was actually impressed with how hard they fought. And yeah, they got knocked out. Well, so did everybody but one. That's how tournaments work. You couldn't even give them 6 base cards. Wow. Okay. Benfica, 24 cards. David Luiz never played for Benfica in the Club World Cup. I don't even think he played in the Club World Cup at all. But I've done so much research, I can't remember everything, to be honest with you guys. Ulsan HD. They got a team badge. They got some cards. I don't have an issue with that. Urawa Red Diamonds. Again, I don't see, there was no team badge. So that's a mistake. Wydad AC, 6 base cards, no team badge. And here's your roster for LAFC. Nothing, no one. You even have players on other rosters who played in the Club World Cup for LAFC, and there's nothing. They put them as flashbacks on other teams. Nothing for LAFC. Obviously, no team badge. I don't know how many mistakes you count this as. Infinite amount of mistakes. You didn't even have every team in the set. Like Panini, you have rights with FIFA. You don't with UEFA, but you do with FIFA. Why is there no cards here? Why is there nothing? This is a joke. So here's the nice graph I made. I'm sure you guys like my graph. You see the blue line shows the distribution of which teams got how many cards. And then the orange lines are the mistakes. And it seems like the more cards there were, the more mistakes there were. And then I want to end on this. Here are your top 4 goal scorers of the tournament who all scored 4 goals. And there was kaboom cards given to players who weren't even in the tournament. Keep in mind also, this set came out after the tournament was done. I can't emphasize that enough. The tournament is over, and this set comes out after. Not one kaboom card for the top 4 goal scorers. These 4 guys scored 4 goals each in the Club World Cup tournament, tied for first place, so they shared the golden boot. No kaboom cards for any of them. But you're going to give one to Endrick and KDB, who weren't even in the tournament. Panini, come on. This whole set is embarrassing from start to finish. If me, some guy in Michigan, can jump on Google and in an hour figure all this out, you guys are a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Get it together. This is a mess. This set is an embarrassment. It would have been better if you didn't release it. And on that, I will end. Thank you for sticking to the end. I hope I've enlightened you guys and educated you. Like I said, I know this one probably is not going to get a lot of hits, but I definitely put the work in to show you the information. Panini, you got to get better at this. And it makes me nervous because they're going to be releasing World Cup cards for next summer's regular World Cup, the National World Cup? Are you going to leave entire countries out? Are some countries going to get 50 cards and other countries going to get 2? I have no faith in Panini, and I've lost faith in Topps too. I mean, I buy cards in singles, but this is what a mess. I have no urgency whatsoever to buy this set. I hope you guys don't buy it either. And on that, I'm going to close. Have a great day.